Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel ExcelVBA Expert. In today's video, we are going to do the automation of PowerPoint. So what happens sometimes we have to, on a daily basis, we have to keep on updating the tables. We have to keep on, updating the presentation through table, through charts, right? So how we can make it dynamic and how we can make it, automated. So here I already have, one presentation. Let me show you. So this is the simple presentation I'm having. This is the, the one summary and the one chart I'm having. What I want is the on a daily basis, my this report is being, updated. This data gets updated accordingly. My this summary gets updated. So what I have to do, this is something which I'm showing on the example basis, right? For the example perspective. In your case, might be, you will be having more, but yes, the approach, what I'm going to tell you, that will be remaining same, right? So what you can do is that you can just copy and paste the code, and just you need to, if you have a more chart, then you have to do the copy and paste, that I will tell you later on the video. Okay, so here what I have to do, for example, now it is 9%, right? December is 9%, and in the PPT if you will look at, so it is also 9%. You look the 9%. If I will change anything, for example, in December, I'm going in the data in December, okay, and I'm changing the number of 2. Now this is something which is going to be, still it's 9. Let me change it. December. I'm changing the number for few people here. Okay, now it should be 6%. Okay, now if I will click on the execute, you look, my presentation will get updated by 6%. Okay, this is something which I want to automate, and how I can do this through VBA, that is something which we are going to learn. Okay, so now just copy the same, copy, and I'm pasting in the different work, and I'm closing it, it's not .xlx, it should be as xlsp. Let me save it. PPT automation. Okay. I'm closing. So this is the data I am having so far. Okay, let's rename the tab as data. Insert one more tab by the name of summary. Just copy the name and let's make a summary. Okay, I just remove the duplicates value here. Now here my month are not in the sequence, so what I can do that, in order to make it in the sequence, I can convert it into the number first, and I can sort the data by smallest to largest. You look, this is something which we are doing, and this is something, which is the one more trick that you have got to learn here. Okay, here sales, in the sales, what I have to do, simply I am just getting here, I'm going to extract here the total sale of each month, sum ifs. Okay, the column of sales is F, and criteria will be G. Simple. This is the sum if, and I'm assuming that you guys are aware of from the sum if. Now what I can do, I can divide these, individual total sale with the total sale, okay, of the organization or of the company. It should be okay, there are some problem, some wasted. Okay, now just copy it and divide it here. Simple. Convert into the percentage. Now you have to make it, little good in terms of looking. Okay, just give the header color as blue, and font is, yellow. Control 1, make the border little good, and so that it will be looking good for the presentation. Okay, and remove the grid line from the background. Now what you can do, you can just select it, and go, just press Alt F1 for generating the chart. Now go here and take this black one. After taking this, rename it as month on month sales trend percent. Okay, and remove this excess and make it little bigger. Simple. Okay, and enable the data label and enable the trend line as well. The trend line I would like to have as a moving average. Right click, format trend line. Here you will be having as moving average. Just click it. Simple. This is something we have prepared the summary now. So now what I want is, I want to write a code which will open this file. Okay, and just in order to having this file, let's create a path here of the path of the PowerPoint where your this PowerPoint is available. I am right clicking, going in security and copying this path and coming here back and pasting it in the over. So this is the path, okay, from where I can open my file. So in your case, if I will share it, then what you can do, you can replace your file with this path and the code will automatically run. Okay, so now what I can do is, I can take a one shape for for executing my code. Right click, edit task, right here, execute, make it little bigger. That's it. And here what I want is, I have to define the width, height, that is something you have to you have to give as per the requirement. And for the table and for the chart. Okay, so now for the table, I am already having the number as I think let me copy and paste that I defined there. Just wait where that file is, ppt automation. I'm just copying this number, just copy it and paste it. That is something you can define by keep on executing and by keep on checking the charts. Okay, so now press alt F11, control R, or add the module. Now you have to, now what we are going to do is that we are going to integrate the PowerPoint with the Excel through VBA. Okay, so go in the tools, go in the reference. In the reference, you have to go in the Microsoft PowerPoint, you have to enable, come little down, you will be having that option here somewhere, PowerPoint 16.0 object library. Just enable it and click on OK. Start writing your code in the option explicit mode. Sub procedure, question number. Declare the variable dim ppt as PowerPoint application, press as PowerPoint as presentation, dim ch as chart, and sh as worksheet, k as an integer. Okay, now what you can do, you can start defining your variable. New PowerPoint application. Now what you have to do, you have to enable, now you have to open that path. Okay, so in order to open the PowerPoint, so what you can do, right here, ppt.presentation dot open. In the open, come here and give the path name sh.range o1 o1.value. But still we have not declared what is sh, so let's declare the sh is your sheet name of summary. Okay, summary. This is something which we have done very simple so far. Okay, now if I will press F5, you will look sh. If I will press F5, now you will look, my PowerPoint is being loaded here. Okay, now it's open. Now what I want is, as soon as this will get loaded, I want to delete the existing one first. Okay, so I have to delete the existing one. So in order to deleting that, declare set. Okay, and set press equal to ppt dot active presentation. Okay, now you have to select your the second slide. So in order to selecting the second slide, what you have to do, press slide 2 dot select. Now if I will press F5, now you will look automatically, now my actively you will be able to see my the second slide rather than the first one. Okay, now what you have to do, now second thing we have done, we have to delete it. So for in order to deleting it, right here your code with press dot slides 2 and wait. Okay, and here you have to run your one loop for k shapes dot count to one step minus one. So what it is, so if you know the reverse loop, that is something which we are doing. Okay, dot shape k dot delete. Okay, that is something we have done. Now if I will comment it, so I will comment it like deleting the existing visualization and summary. Okay, now if I will run it, F5, now you look, my those two visualization, one table and the chart got deleted now. Okay, now next what we have to do is, Now we have deleted. Now we have to do the copy and paste. Copy this summary and paste it, and copy this chart and paste there. Okay, so what we can do with s dot slides 2. Okay, and now we have to copy ss dot range a1 dot current region, copy it. Okay, copy as picture, excel screen and bitmap. Simple. Now next what you have to do, the very important thing is we have to paste it. Dot shape dot 1 dot paste. Just a minute. Dot paste. Okay, simple. Now we have to define the height and width. The height for the this table is here. Okay, 250 will be your height, and width 100 will be your height, and 250 will be your width. Okay, so what you can do, dot shape 1 dot height. So height is available in O10. Okay, that is O10. ss dot range O10 dot value. That is something which you can adjust as per the requirement. Then one for the width, second for the width. ss dot range O9 dot value. That is what. And you have to adjust the position. Dot shape 1 dot top. So top will be 20, and dot shape and 1 dot left will be 30. Okay, now let's press F5. As soon as I will press F5, you look. Now this is something which we have done. Okay, now we have adjusted the columns out of it automatically happens because we have copied that data as a image. Okay, as a bitmap. Then just we pasted here. The second what we want is that we have to do the same thing for the chart. So what you can do, simple, copying chart here, ss dot chart objects. The name you should be aware of. Click here, chart 1. The name is chart 1. Chart 1 dot copy. Simple. Then dot shape dot paste. Okay, then dot shape 2 dot height will be ss dot range, and it will be your p9, I believe. Okay, p10, height will be p10 dot value, and just copy and paste for width. Width will be your p9. Okay, then dot top will be your same, dot shape 2 dot top, it will be your 20, and dot shape 2 dot left, it will be your 70, for example. Now let's press F5. You look, this is something which got bad. Let me adjust it. So height is something we have defined little wrong, I think. So height will be your p10. Okay, p10 will be your height. That is something which we have defined correctly. p9 will be your width. Okay, and top, and this is 70. The 70 left, let's keep it as 40. Press F5. We are doing something wrong in the height of it. So p10 is your height, so let's make it as height I would like to have as it is. Okay, width I would like to define as 5. Now press F5. Let's see. Okay, now we have to define the height of it. Height is something which is not making sense. Height we have to define height is here p10. So the p10 is your height, so I would like to define it as 300. Now adjust it. Press F5. It seems much better. So instead of 300, let's make it 250. Let's make it 250 and see how it is looking. It looks much better. If we will keep it just here, so instead of 250, let's as make it as 300. 300 or 280. And now let's check it, because this is how that we only can check, right? And now we are able to copy and paste both the things, okay, in the slide. But in the left, let's make it as 100, okay, and press up. 100 is not making sense, let's make it left, so let's make it 300. Press up. You look, it is much better. Okay, we can still increase the width of it till here. Let's increase the width of it. Width of the chart we are defining here as 600. Now press F5. Now look, we are able to copy and paste it, and this is something which we have automated now. What we can do, write message box, done. Let's enable it in. Now let's assign it into the button. Assign macro. Come here in the question number 1. Now what I am doing is I am making is at 10% manually. Now I am pressing execute. You look, 10%. So this is something which you have done the automation here, that on a daily basis you are just keep on updating your report, and in one go, as soon as you are clicking on the button, your PPT and your presentation is also getting update without wasting any more time. Okay, and I'm gonna attach this file in the description box. From there you guys go and just download it for your practice, and let me know if you have any further question. Thank you very much guys. Thanks a lot.